Hi, I'm Nola.
And I'm Brian.
And we are
CostumeTrek.
We're here at
Saboten Con in Phoenix, Arizona.
Saboten Con is a lovely, medium-sized convention that focuses specifically on all things anime.
What's your favorite part of this convention?
My favorite part of this convention is just like how big the community is, like the amount of people that come here, and like all in supporting the artists.
I feel like Saboten always brings in really amazing guests. The atmosphere here is always really fun. It's also relaxing too. And just the location in downtown Phoenix is perfect as well.
My favorite part would probably be like just how well put together it is and how big it is compared to all the other cons in Arizona, and just how many people are able to come and like meet together.
Definitely the vendor hall. This is my favorite part. My otaku heart, seeing all the things that you can buy here.
Yeah, we just spent a lot of money. We're gonna go broke here.
I really like how diverse it is on the artists and everything. I think it's really cool to see a bunch of local people and far off people come together and just nerd out.
Loving all the panels that we've had this time around. Yeah, you got the exhibitor hall, but you got a lot of fun stuff to do outside of that. So a lot of things to do other than just walk the hall and shop.
So Brian, what was your favorite part of the convention?
The part I like the best is it's a good-sized convention where you can get up and get close to the guests and the talent that they have here. It's a more intimate setting. Sometimes you can like just bump into people in the hallway and like talk to them for a while. Hi, how you doing? I'm Brian.
Hi, my name is Kazuha.
Ah, you're with the group, aren't you?
Yes.
I've listened to some of your songs online and they really like your stuff.
Thank you. Thank you. We've been touring since 2011. We've been going back and forth, but it's been a long time. We've been here since 2011, every single year. This is our 8th year, and we just love everybody. Yeah.
So, you're Skeletor, obviously.
Correct.
How long have you been a Skeletor fan?
Since I was maybe 5. My favorite part of this convention is just meeting a lot of people who have the same interests as me. One thing that anime people have in common with is that they're all into gaming. I made all the purple stuff. I bought this, and I bought the mask and the boots. I spray painted the boots, but all the purple stuff I had to make.
Cool, but you put it all together.
Yeah, put it all together, yeah.
Sweet. What's your name?
My name? I go by D.
Ah, that's what I thought!
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Nice to finally meet you,
yeah,
Mr. D.
How's it going, guys?
So what was your favorite part of the convention, Nola?
My favorite part of the convention was the classes. We took quite a number of classes, and my favorite one was one where I learned all about glues and paint and how to paint fabric without it flaking off and so that it would survive in the washing machine. And I'm so excited to go home and immediately try and use it.
Yeah, that's a big one. We will definitely be taking stuff home from that one.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
And every runner has a name. So this is runner A, runner A2, runner B1, B2, C1, C2, and so on and so forth.
So now that I've kind of found all the edges, I'm going to just kind of smooth it and stick it down properly. This is to try to avoid getting air bubbles.
So tell me about your costume here.
Oh, well, everything is made out of foam. I made all the patterns myself, spray painted it, primed it.
The bow is actually all EVA foam. If you want to hold it, you can.
It's really light.
So I made this part first, and I used a belt sander to do it. And then I just kind of folded foam on top and cut it out to the shape. I did plasti dip over the whole thing after I dremeled it out.
We created our ears together. We used anything from thermoplastic to stretch patterns to scale mail, so we've done a lot. Yeah, and insulation foam.
I have my foam wings, so it's just EVA floor mats, and then it's a wire base. And I paneled these pants in the top myself.
And as for our feet, we have wood-based stilts and built foam around it.
You mean you're not this tall?
No. If I actually slip this off, I'm about a half a foot shorter.
I like that though. I like the comfy shoes thing in the costume. That's awesome.
They work. Believe me, they work.
There was probably 3 weeks of preparation. It was my first time making a corset, my first time making something that resembles a bustle vaguely, and lots of lace. I went to SAS Fabrics and I got everything discounted. I had to spray paint all of these gold because they were black, but I couldn't find gold beading.
All of the snowflakes are completely original, hand beaded. The fabric is a hand-dyed bridal satin. I have traditional Japanese shoes, a 3D printed Pokeball, and a custom-made wig.
I am here with the judges of the Masquerade or costume competition at Saboten Con this year. What advice would you, as judges, give to somebody who wants to enter but they're nervous about it?
I think it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out, especially on the stage in front of people where you know that you're going to be looked at really closely. But I think a lot of people, if they come out of the Masquerade feeling a little more confident, like I did this, then I can walk in the halls and feel good no matter what I kind of wear.
For myself, I always tell everyone that's nervous, you know, this is your moment to shine. You know, you were accepted into this competition, so own that stage. You know, rock that stage, be confident. Embody that character.
Before being a jury members, before being in the jury, we are also cosplayers, so we know all the issues, we know all the last-minute problems, we know all the tensions, we know all the wonderful and beautiful positive elements that is in the cosplay competition. So I would like to remind all the competitors that we are also cosplayers, we are a part of the family, we are by your side, and we are here to help you out.
What are you guys looking for in someone's costume?
For me, the most important element is being the character, bringing the character in life. In my opinion, is not very, the most important thing is not being the most detailed costume, but to have the same essence of the character, to have his interpretation, his role play.
Along with that, one thing that I really like to look at is people's makeup and wigs. I think with really good makeup, you can really bring the features of a character to life. I'm always really impressed with if someone can do some really, really cool makeup. It just brings everything out a lot cooler.
For me, it's looking at costumes where they think of using elements that are just out of the box that you would not consider utilizing. I like seeing details. I like seeing, you know, if they're wearing a gown, you know, like did they focus on all of the undergarments that are underneath of the gown? You know, if anything, one thing we were talking about was just sitting here looking at everybody's costumes and we're like, oh my God, we're not worthy. Yeah. Because of the amount, like the detail that's in these costumes is just mind-blowing. But at the end of the day, like what Leon was saying, is, you know, you want to see them just owning that character on stage because that can really make the difference, like between them placing and not.
Because the most important thing is to enjoy the competition, to not stress out too much, and to enjoy fully the spirit of cosplay, which is positivity, having fun, and sharing this with your friends.
Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And I can't wait to see the Masquerade in just a few hours. Yeah. Thanks for joining us at Saboten Con.
We had a really good time. This is a really fun convention. There's more than just anime here, but it's a really cool convention to come to and meet a lot of whole new different kinds of people.
To experience the world one costume at a time,
join us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
And find our new website, CostumeTrek.com.
See you next time.
Bye.